So, a little nuisance in the gap. There was a... forgot to put the sound back on. A zombie had spawned in the rooftop. There was a little bit in the eaves which I hadn't lit up. And he dropped a helmet. Let's see if we can actually recover anything from it. It doesn't look like it unless I can literally uncraft it. Which would be nice, but it's probably going to say no. No. Stubborn. Still, we'll dump you in there. Still have no use for flesh. Or flint. And the bone can go away and nothing can be burned. But the goal of this session is to get applied energistics working. Honestly, I'd rather use refined storage, but I like the fact that I can actually get the wires to sit in the middle of these. Because this is facades and there's a wire running down it, so I can run a wire all the way up through the house. Pretty much without anyone knowing, except the people that watch the stream. So yeah, no one will know. The main thing to bear in mind though is that the controller, wherever it is there, needs skystone, which needs skystone, which needs cheese, which means I would have to go back to the moon to get that. However, without a controller we get 8 channels free, and currently we're using 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we've got 4 channels left for auto-crafting, which should be enough. Because we need 1 pattern terminal, no, that's crafting terminal, pattern terminal to set the patterns, which needs which needs that piece of shit. We need that, which I don't believe uses a channel. We need an interface which uses a channel, and we need crafting. Not crafting monitor, that's something that, well, that would use a channel, but and we would really need to get it at some point. Crafting unit. I need one memory ping. Any of these memories will do, and that'll store items during crafting. I wonder if the coprocessor would let me autocraft two things at the same time with one crafting storage, or whether I have to actually do two separate ones for each autocrafting operation. Anyway, I now need to figure out where I'm actually going to put the autocrafting. This also needs to get demolished because we have literally no use for this. If we're ever going to make biodiesel, it would be useful, but realistically we're not. We've got practically unlimited power with the steam generator, which means I can now go into here for the autocrafting. Oh no, it doesn't dip down any. It doesn't dip down any significant amount into there, the outside land. So if we embed autocrafting in there, which thankfully also already has half a floor. That's grass, so we don't get the option of a nice ceiling unless I only make it a too high room, and I don't really like too high. I probably am going to have to make it too high though. But for a start, we also need to cover up these little bits if I'm going to make it a too high space. So then the wall will go along. If that's going to be inside, then I don't need to hollow that out. Oh, that's that big space from a bit. So you're a wall. Window's not really worth putting in there. So it's going to be ceiling and crafting area. More dirt can go down there. And then cable, controller, autocrafting. So if I embed the crafting controllers in here, although I do need to take into consideration a regular pipe will do, the conduit, the cables, even the mechanism ones over there will do for running the actually 7. Is it a case that I'm going to have to decide to move it after? Autocrafting could be behind there. I could have a slightly higher roof. It would also actually give a purpose for this bridge, because I was thinking lately that this wasn't worth doing across there because the top bit would be forced to have a low roof because of that patch at the same height of ground. Let's see what the light is here. Yeah, the light's all fine. We'll just we'll seal you back up, and we will at least get started on some bits and pieces in there. So, ooh, that's no good. So the chests will have to be moved here. Where's the axe? There's the axe. You get light. You will get reopened, and we'll have a little corridor. Let's see if we have stairs down and a way round. we seal this and then start stairs going down, we can skip past that. So you come out, 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 and you come out. You can stay as a nice railing. But everything else behind here is gone. That's not on, otherwise that would have done a very minor shock. Is that enough? Nope, that doesn't look nice under here, but it looks near enough. 2 more slabs will do, we'll fix that up. Although we do need a lot more slabs for the... Oh yes, that's the whole down. Smooth stone, where are you? Silver slag, slate, stone... I did make a thing for stone, so where is it? None in there, the last thing was the diamond bits. Have you gone into here? Nope, good, so there is definitely a stone thing. So we'll take about 20, no, 30 slabs should do. No, actually it needs to be 4 because... 36, yeah, that divides by 4. And then we need... some more bricks. 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack will do. I need to save 2 front there, but everything else can be used up once we dig a hole. This isn't going to be real, so we can trim it out a little bit by not doing the second layer. And that's going to be 2 high, this is going to be 1 high. So we will have to do the 2 high one there. And then you can be the corner of the room. Out. Wet mud is still annoying. Serve as the... yeah, there's a decent roof height because this goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 blocks is nice. Going to need to get run wires around here. There's should be coming up under there, so that could be easy enough to do. You're a diorite pillar. Not diorite andesite. It's probably going to bother me in the long run if I cheap out and just do a half layer like that, but it'll do. So we'll cut you out for... We don't really want to be using excavation here, but we will get the hammer out because there's a lot of stone to shift. Andesite, and then we're just going to skip it and actually just make the auto crafting, for now at least, in the centre of the room. Because chambers like that I can fix up any time between sessions, because really no one likes seeing. It's just digging, and there isn't really enough. Well, there's no one to chat to make it less well, it's always going to be less interesting because it's digging, but there's no one to make it less interesting for watching because there's no interesting conversation. So what do we need? We need to burn a lot of mud. And what's it? Control Q? No, Shift Q? Yes. Also dump the plant fibres, and a lot of this junk can go in the mechanism chest. And actually, I'm going to swap this one out, because where's the cable? Oh boy. Lost the cable. Because we do more crafting downstairs. And it's annoying having to come back up here every time. So, cable facades back on. Can I wrench them off? Oh, I'd probably need a 2-zone wrench, and that's just pointless. Because yet a wrench, I can understand why that has its own functional differences, because conduits are unique and actually bring stuff beyond regular wrench functionality. But anything else, such as, did it fall all the way down? Nope, so we have no idea where it is. But basically every other wrench has nothing, and it just says, this can turn blocks. And now crafting terminal. We're going to need another one of these fairly soon to get... Actually, the pattern terminal can sit in there. You know, until I actually do have 7 of these, this will work nicely. Because it's next to a cable, I can keep things short and not have to mine a crap ton of extra quartz. Because 1 quartz vein Actually, is the charger available? That would be nice. Because then... Yes! Look, why do you limit this to stage 5 when all the bits are age 4 minerals? Stubborn bastard. So... Do I even have 2 flux crystals? No. Oh, yes I did actually. 2 and 5 iron. Iron's in the other bit. But with this, I don't have to mine endless amounts of bloody quartz just to get those 1 or 2. Actually, why am I doing this? You in there. Inscribe a recipe. Where are you? Up here. And you can sit on top of this because I'm lazy. And with that, we can make more fluids whenever we need it. So, quartz glass, yeah, we've got a decent amount. So, what do we need? Formation and etc. So, we've got 3 of these. Shut up. So you need... Oh, there's one more press. Engineering. Is it engineering? No, it can't be, because you've been made. Calculation, that's it. Moon Dungeon Brick. I'm not even sure if I can actually mine that legitimately. But otherwise we've got to go down the magical crops route, which I can probably do in the next session if I do a little bit more mechanism, because we found out something about you go away. You can also go away. We found out a little something about converting ores in the ore dictionary thing. You go away. Right. So we want... Write some things down. Process is fine. Where's the interface? That's going to... You know, we can put the sticky pistons from the thing in because they're used in this a lot. And the glue. I think the glue's in already. Otherwise it lives in here. Nope. So, sticky pistons. You live up there. Sticky, 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 sticky. Have you already transferred you or have you run out? Probably already in here, aren't you? And I'm just an idiot. Sticky is here. So... It should be easy to get formation cores. Do we have any cores of any kind? No, we have silicon. Are you Galacticraft core? Yes, you are. That's why you're showing up for some dumb reason. So... Control is out of reach. Interface is... easy. We're out of quartz iron, so what have you got? No, we don't want you. Irregular quartz plus 3 iron. So we have to take 3 stacks on 1 stack. Do we have 3 stacks? 1, 2, 3. We can't really spare that much. Certus, where are you? Yeah, that would be making an awful lot, so if you do half a stack of each. Then half it again. Yeah, that'll make 1 stack of it, which was... that is it? Was it 3 to 1? Yes, it was 3 to 1. Come on. As if coaxing the game with your voice will ever do anything. So you in... No, we don't want you smelting quite yet, because we can split you up easily. They're not going to take 4 things. So what is this? An interface we've got. We need the cores, which are nether quartz, crushed fluids. Guess it's 1 to 1. Quartz, grindstone, crusher, yeah. We could... No, we can't risk an import bless on this, because then we might not have enough channels for autocrafting. Although we have more steel to collect. Oh wow, did we... How did we run out? Arc furnace. 3, 1, Oh, right. Because none of these stacks are free anymore. Dumbass. Oh, for goodness sake. Behave. Right, now that the stacks are free, they'll use up. We'll just pull you out, and you out. And then we just need to make the cores. Crush about 4 the Fluix dust should do it. So you in there, Fluix, where are you? You're at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Try again. So that'll make the cores. Can we use you? Energize smelter, yeah. We'll just use the smelter because you're a bit faster. You can split between those two. Platinum, you can do that, and then we'll stick on to sort back on, because then when that's done it'll finish off. Are you full yet? Not quite. You had a good amount, but no, we're just sat running. You're full. Is it night? It's probably night. I can't really see. No, it must be day because the steam's going. Are these empty? It's entirely possible that now that we've got such a powerful... Oh no, it's because the MV is rubbish. Right. The Tesseract thing could be useful here. Something to consider. Anyway, back to the interface. We need the cores. Where's Annihilation Core? 1 set of annihilation, 1 set of formation. Where is it? It should be next to where... No, your annihilation. Why is formation not next to annihilation? We're looking for form. So we want an interface. Was this the same? Oh no, it was a storage bus, that's why. So it's because of the price of a storage thing. That wasn't viable before. Interface. So, no, we don't need the cell workbench. We will need craft. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to go to the moon. Why do you do this to me? Crafting unit needs these. Do you need them? Nope, so we can at least get it set up nicely. Where did you go? Now I need a table. Table up there. In you go. There, we'll bring it forwards a bit just so it's nice and close. Because this is only meant to be temporary. That's not meant to be there. Come on. No. There we go. So that now exists. We would need a pattern. We might as well get the rest of it set up. Do we have one of you? Actually, where was he from? We don't have either. We will need a crafting terminal and we don't have. So we need 1 gold and 1... let's see... 2 redstone, we'll take 2 gold... 4 redstone... and 4 silicon. 4. Because frankly, I'm not going to do any advanced crafting anytime soon, so I might as well just use that up to make the bits that I need. I could do with having a nicer way to get up there. And also, is there any better? No, that would be in a different mod, so put the silicon through first. Actually, do we still have a hopper? No, because we used it on the... That can be turned back on, actually. Because at least when you have finished processing... Are you in there? Yes, you're still in there. Once this finishes processing, at least I can take the hopper back. And that's the only thing really this session is going to be drawing any power, so I don't need to worry about turning it off if it gets low. I didn't need to remove that, why did I bother? Gold is a logic one, so you in, you in. I guess there's no here. Oh, it's a good job I didn't. There wasn't a thing there, because otherwise I'd put this away, and now I need to use these two. Still, this pattern terminal is going to be basically the last thing I need to make. Before we then have to mess around with getting that processor piece, the last press. What are you? Oh, barrels. You're useless, you can go over here. Did we put the other bits in here? Because that would be annoying. Scaffolding does not... Yes, we did. Why? Why? These don't belong here. Fluid pipes, those are going to be up here somewhere. That's a piston, that's okay. Barrels didn't get in here. You might as well stay. Come on. Oh. Yep, I figured there was extras. Okay, what's useless here? You go below the stairs. Actually, you can be burnt, or we just chuck you. Because we have the thing. Actually, no. So we need the regular interface. Terminal, which needs an illuminated panel, which needs... Do we have luminescence? No, we don't have luminescence. Why would we have luminescence? Quartz powder, we can I automate? I need another hopper. I can probably get another hopper easily enough. This is 4 bronze, 5 iron and a chest. Because we are going to need to make a lot of stardust for the luminescence. Actually, Are there any easy ways? No, that's not cheap. That's annoying. Is it? No, that's use. We want the recipe. Can we do? Nope, you're still the best way to make plates. So, now, you away, wrench away. Half the stack will do for now. Bugger, we've got an extra one. That's what we need. Anything auto extracts? Configurator, that would actually be... You know, these are the kind of ideas that really they should have a chat for people to tell me, because otherwise I have to think for them, I have to figure them out myself, and that takes an extra 20 seconds I really don't like wasting. Come on, you've got everything, just... There we go. Now with you, I don't actually have mechanical fiber, so that's going to be steel and something else. Bucket and 2 steel, I've got plenty of buckets. Steel. And even though we don't really need decent throughput, we will upgrade just a little bit. We also need to charge this configurator. Plus side. What are you? Bench, rotate, configure heat, energy, fluids, there we go. Because we are going to not entirely automate, but mostly automate, flip's sake. This glove keeps turning itself off. I don't even have to right click to toggle it on, I just have to mouse over it. And it realises, oh, you've got this, so I better start climbing again, shouldn't I? Stubborn little bastard. Anyway, you... okay, fine. We will jerry can it out. Or, you know, just have to take forever. Why can't you be like any other inventory and prioritise the flipping hotbar? Right, so all of you back in there. I'll take you out. Don't you put you there. And you should be able to pipe into the bottom. Yes, you can. So, you want to go in, out, yes. Now all you have to do is actually update the sprite, because you have a lot in you. And you have nothing. So, actually I wouldn't really even need the tank. Are you generating that just by having that thing focused on you? 21,650. You're still focused. Are you focused? No, you're not focused. Okay. But why am I still seeing fluid in the bottom there? You're a tool. You're a wand. We don't want you on the hotbar. We want you on the hotbar. We'll put you in there. It does 32. No, we can't pipe that in. How boring. And you're still working, so we just have to sit here. Yes, now you're showing up properly. And a phone call. Let's see, we need to get the mic off for this. Well, that was a nuisance. Let's see.
Levels are back on. Oh, we've still got a minus 4.2 from the other mic. So I've been very loud.
So mic back in place. Game back on. And back to making this for luminescence. How many more can we make? 400 per. Plenty, that's like 50 or so at least. Yeah, at least 50. It's going to be 4 buckets for 10. There's like 20 in there. So that's 5. That's 50. There should also be enough luminescence, basically, for all the rest of the crafting tables we'll ever need. All those stupid enhanced craftings, advanced crafting, extended crafting, something in crafting. A very choice word for the type of crafting it is, and it begins with an F. If I made a second one of those and filled it with lava, it would do the nice aquamarine generation trick, but I'm not sure if that produces more starlight, because each time it generates something, it consumes a little bit of that, of the starlight, and I think of the lava. And it depends if one aquamarine would generate enough to match it. I only want 32, I don't want to be messing around with that extra one piece, because then I have to go back down, bring the other half up just to make it a nice round number. I am streaming, aren't I? Yes, I am. That would have been terrible to have got to this sort of time and then realise we never clicked start streaming. I did click start streaming, didn't I? Yes, I did. So that's the thing, with it being single monitor streaming, the Minecraft window takes up about 3/4 of the window, and we've got a little bit of OBS poking out one side and the Twitch chat pop out bit just above it. And so we can see the mixer, about half of it, we can see all the greens, so we can't see when anything's peaking. But otherwise we've got the scene selection for when we toggle it between ages or dimensions. And no, we don't want to use this one because that will put it to 33. Right, how much is left? About another 20 or so blocks, about 25. Before I go back to the moon at some point, I also should swap it to... where's the gunpowder? I should also swap it to better air tanks because I still have pretty rubbish ones in. I should have moved the gunpowder over. I'll check if I have a thing for it. 36 is a damn good job I didn't go over because I'm gonna have to hunt creepers later. Or otherwise find ways to generate gunpowder. Redstone and glowstone are automated, well not automated but already stored, so what we're looking for. You, and that's a stack, that's a stack, so...
Pattern terminal. We need a terminal, illuminate panel.
Let's see what you actually use for all of this. It's going to be tool, monitor, that's not useful. Interface terminal, that is very useful, but it's going to use up an whole interface. Right, illuminated panels, that's basically light. Can we use you to make bright things? No. So we need a terminal, and we need the new things again. Oh, that'll be fun actually, because you annihilation and the formation. So you. Now what you? Of course we use them up. Good. I've still got those arms. Actually. We might as well save them until we've got quintupling, or if we can find some starlight transmutation. Silicon. The time for this is 35, so I've got about a quarter of an hour left. Back down. Forgot the presses. Hold the presses, we need the presses. Factory manager would be so nice to have on this, because then we can automate inscribers very nicely, because it's entirely possible to make a system that when certain resources are dumped into a chest, it will toggle or it will move the relevant press in and then take them out once it's done, so a new press can go in. Processor, ME terminal. Oh, I'm gonna need another one, aren't I? Okay, what do I need? That's okay. Crafting terminal. I would like to have that upstairs, but I'm not allowed it upstairs. Where'd that table go? I know I haven't used it. I need to load more coal in. The bag. It it is not in the bag. Why isn't it showing up here? Or is it showing up here? It wasn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did we lose another thing to a thing breaking and not dropping its inventory properly? Because it's not in here. It's not showing up there. That's something that's too expensive to just allow it to be despawned by a fucking... You useless shitty game. And what was the bottom one? Because I know that... let's see, pattern terminal. Probably lost one. I definitely lost the thing. As well, because I remember having just the bottom bit in. Yeah. It's not that, it's a processor. So now I've got to get you in as well. Flipping. On the plus, there's so many things like we'll have to. Alright, why aren't you recognising? Oh, we already used it to make this terminal. Right. Alright, so we can delete you. Which also means you're not real. We never did lose you, because you never existed. Because we had the other recipe in. Right, so... Steel. We might as well make a bunch of these. 10, no. Has to be a multiple of 4. Aluminium. Oh yeah, they actually spelled it right. None of this aluminum crap. For countries that are wrong. Air compressor. And that's upstairs, and I need new charcoal. Close to where creepers could blow it up, but it doesn't matter. So whilst waiting for that, there is something from mechanism. This, which can convert ores, and this I'm going to need to be able to crafting's downstairs now. And I'm going to need it to get mystical agriculture started in any kind of timely manner. So you, hurry up, you're upstairs. I keep thinking, is that my face? But no, it's just a sort of dark band across the middle, which is basically impossible to see here because we've got these two on. Should have just gone straight to the thing. I guess it did, and I've still got that. Are we able to upgrade you? Ooh. Storage. Although I could do with making you. and I see a stack of charcoal in my inventory, and I can figure out that this flipping compressor isn't going. Now I need a book. All of them can go in. I'm not likely to need many books in the system, but I might as well keep some. Because it's only going to be one slot. So you have the dictionary. Do we have all the bits? We have all of them except glass panes, which... there might be some upstairs. Any colour of glass plane. Glass pane should do the trick. More apples, more wood. I'm not gonna... there's still down here. We're not... actually no, I can't really make more charcoal because I can't grind it down because the crusher doesn't have crusher recipes. But all the rest of the things can go in, and none of it's backing up into here, which is good. Are you done? Yes, you are. Any glass in here? No, which means I now have to figure out is there any nice way of making 6 glass.
At least we don't have to pour glass in.
Dump that over. You're a stubborn bastard, you know that.
Right.
Right, so you have to cast to get paints. Well, the alternative is to get 8, dye them, and do the thing. So instead, we will get 1 dye
Of literally anything except for lime. Purple, we probably don't need purple.
We will destroy these, and we will just take glass panes, because not having that recipe now is stupid. 16, so destroy those, dump that. And that is how we tolerate your config shortcomings, Dark Oster. No, I needn't loiter because in about 4 minutes the session ends, and another 10 minutes go, and then it'll be starting mystical agriculture. In theory. Shift and in. Entrance in. Yeah, don't you be weirdly flipping the cracking you go. That's just being creepy as all hell. So, do you need power? Yes, you will probably need power because you're a mechanism machine. Make no sense. No, you don't need power. You can sit under there. Now to figure out how this works, what we need is essence. The vital essence. And we need inferium, which comes from
reconfiguring slime, the satin slime, or from all these various seeds. But there is an inferium ore. Inferium ore. And never. Inferium. Kepler 22p iron ore.
What is that? No, the ordict is ore iron.
Right, so what do we need? We need iron cluster, U counters, or iron. Right. Which means hematite, that's basically everywhere, there should be somewhere around that direction. We also need some copper ore for the other thing, if I remember correctly. So hematite is, that's rock. That's rock. That's a noise. Urtinate. What are you? What are you? Uranium. You are worth having, but we haven't got a clue what depth you spawn. So we will just use this to scan everything. That's close enough. So it's very deep. And it is in this chunk. Uranium. And which, if I remember correctly, that corner is the one that's most likely to have it. There we go. Southeast corner. So empty this vein, then take 10 minutes off. In the meantime, get back into the house during the break. And then, no, we're done already. Well, we'll take this back to the house, take 10 minutes break. Because we are going to need to find iron ore and do some mystical agriculture stuff. Because that claw shout back with the hemp has been sitting pretty empty, but really use having something powerful in it. Can we double you or anything? Yeah, you can double in the crusher, Yeah, you're just regular crusher double. You, all the way. Get in there. Get you started. And the next session, in about 10 minutes, will be mystical agriculture.